Hey Gurus, Fat Joe says a lot of male rappers are painting their nails, carrying Birkins, and
Back to
wearing
this.
dresses as a trend to go viral and sell more. Mentions Nicki Minaj and Beyonce fans. So basically what he's saying is he's saying the gay community support their people. So, so they're trying to appeal to the gay community so they could get more sales.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Listen.
I would not be surprised.
Duh. Like, come on. Duh. Like,
Yeah.
yes. That's where in the music, like generally like that, those high selling, highly popular music and all of that, and concert goers, a lot of them are part of that community.
Yeah.
And those are the people that support their own people. So yes, as a strategy, yeah. But I mean, they taking it far
They're
now,
too
though.
much. I mean, they're doing a lot. Like, are you a part of the community or are you not?
I'm saying that nowadays.
I feel, because I feel like you're a rapper, you have an image, you have all that. Like some of these guys that come out with their skirts, their nails, all that stuff. It's all gimmick. It's like,
man.
Like, why are you walking around as a hardcore rapper with a thong out and a neck skirt on?
Make sense.
No, but they might be part of that community and they just not saying it.
It's not, you know what it is? A lot of them, because the industry is majority of homosexual, right? Whether it's film or music.
We're continuing to find out.
Majority, you said?
Yeah, majority.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. And that's been from years ago.
I ain't gonna say no majority.
Now that we have these platforms where we can express and be open, a lot of people, the pedophiles is coming out, the people that did all this stuff back in the days coming out. Little Uzi Vert, there's no reason that you going out there like that.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
you
man.
got a whole girlfriend.
But he got a whole girlfriend, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
And she is in love with that man.
Okay.
Yeah, she don't play about Uzi at all.
Come on. But maybe, that she's so in love and she's such a thug that she might throw that thing on and get him.
No, you right.
On the other side. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
The whole thing to me is just outrageous. You can't put on no dress, fam, and claim that you straight.
Why?
Exactly.
Why?
Sorry.
This is the brainwashing that's going on, though. Because we got all of these younger generation and children out here thinking that they're not what they were born to be and they really are this and they're that. And I'm telling you, if this agenda wasn't being pushed the way that it has been being pushed gradually over the last 20, 10, 5 years, more aggressively, I really don't think it would be like that.
Yeah, I agree. Because they're even pushing it in the elementary schools.
Yep.
They have little gates.
Having classes.
Yes. I'm just
like, what are they pushing in the elementary schools? They're pushing inclusivity. That's what they're pushing. They're not showing boys and girls kissing and doing
you
stuff.
You shouldn't push that in school. Like, that's not.
Meanwhile, in China, like you said, Debbie, they learning in kindergarten how to cook.
Right.
And
over
quantum
here,
physics.
Y'all worrying
but in
about
America, we teaching them. I
I'm
just saw something they showing drag queen twerk classes in school.
Let me say this. It's inclusiveness, but at the end of the day, when you have money being pumped into something, that's when the problem comes in, because people will use a good and try to turn it into an agenda. And that's what happens with a lot of the things that we look at around us. There's a lot of things that the public have perceived as being good, as being something that the community needs. For example, Black Lives Matter. There's a lot of these grassroots movements that have because of the money that it raised by accident, because it all could start with like a damn t-shirt. And then everybody starts going, and then everybody starts purchasing the T-shirt. In one state, you get 1 million people that bought a T-shirt. So you times that by 50. So what I'm saying is that once that money is is ciphering around, and there's people who are touching that money and are using that money for their own purposes. It don't matter whether you're black, white, orange, yellow, green, whatever the case may be. People at a large degree are greedy. For example, when Rihanna and what's his name? Chris Brown. When Chris Brown hit Brianna, and it made big news. Women's groups got behind Rihanna, and they wanted her to press charges, or they wanted her to move forward with that. Rihanna made a decision on her own and said, no, I didn't want to take it no further. These women groups started going after Rihanna.
I remember that. Like,
so
the opposite of what y'all about, but okay.
So what I'm saying is that there are a lot of people, I ain't gonna say people, I'm gonna say there's a lot of corporates that come together for good reasons. And just like that, it could turn into a movement or a drive that doesn't serve the people.
Yeah.
And so I think people really, when they see things, go up for good reason and for a good reason, they automatically think that, oh, because it's this, it's gotta be this. And once things touch corporate, and once it becomes corporate, this isn't always gonna be that. And it's a shame because it's all about greed, and it's all about an agenda. And those people start an agenda and start moving things more the way they want. Why can they move it? Because it's about money. And with money, you could make poor people want to remain poor.
Okay.
That's real.
Not this poor person. I never want to be poor. I don't want to be poor. Never.
So just going back to the Uzi Vert thing, people are taking it like it's an agenda when there are people that support I don't want to get in trouble here, but that support gay folks that are pushing this thing, and they are very powerful now. So if you say anything about gay people, you automatically, just like that, get canceled.
Right.
Why? Because it's about money now. And they can try to stomp you out with $5-10 million.
So much.